Velveteen Dream has issued a statement addressing past accusations and his recent WWE release. Hey everyone, I'm Denise Salcedo and this is the Sportster News. Earlier we shared that Velveteen Dream had been released from WWE. Well, today he shared a statement on his Instagram stories talking about the past allegations made against him and his release from the company. Here's the story. Velveteen Dream has issued a lengthy statement in response to the allegations made against him and his release by WWE last week. Dream has had a tumultuous 12 months or so between some pretty serious allegations made against him to being involved in a car accident over the summer. Despite sporadically appearing on NXT and apparently being backstage at Raw recently, Dream's time with WWE has come to an end. On Monday morning, Dream, who has returned to using his real name Patrick Clark, spoke out about everything that has happened over the past year for the very first time. Clark posted the statement via his Instagram story, and it covers a lot of ground, from his connection to the two people who made accusations against him and his explanation as to why they are baseless. Clark starts off by explaining the allegations derailed his momentum in WWE and are ultimately what led to his release last week. He goes on to explain how the Dream character was born and that he did all that he could do to strengthen the character ever since it was first introduced. That's also one of the reasons why he hasn't addressed the accusations made against him until now, since he is no longer the Velveteen Dream. He wrote, "To me, addressing rumors would be working against an already compromised ability to sell a character I've invested in so heavily." A young man named Jacob was the first to make accusations against Clark more than a year ago. Patrick claims the two of them exchanged DMs regarding advice on how to break into the business, during which the former NXT superstar told Jacob to work on his physique and his promo. The next day, Clark says he had been tagged in screenshots of conversations with Jacob he'd supposedly never had. He wrote, "The full voice message has me asking Jacob about his height, weight, where he trained, and what school he attended," which Jacob answered back with a voice message, and I continued to answer his questions until I politely wrapped up the conversation. In this statement, Velveteen Dream also says that he reached out immediately to WWE Talent Relations so that they can begin an investigation. "This is the first and only time I've been accused of solicitation to anyone." Shortly after, during the Speaking Out movement, another young man called Josh made more accusations against Clark. Clark admits to having been friends with Josh in the past but cut ties with him in 2018. Clark had apparently advised Josh against continuing to wrestle after suffering a concussion, and when he continued on anyway, Clark distanced himself through fear he would be blamed should the injuries worsen, saying, "So to have him accuse me of predatory behavior because I chose not to help was spiteful." He then closes out his statement by saying, "All in all, this entire experience defamed my character and ultimately accomplished what it sought out to do, and that was to see me released. My hope is that over time, people can put two and two together and realize that all the allegations surrounding me were baseless and untrue from the jump." Well, what are your thoughts on the story? Go ahead and let us know in the comments section below. Plus, do not forget to check out thesportster.com for more on the latest in pro wrestling. Until next time, I'm Denise Salcedo, and we'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.